Good morning, everybody. We have Aparna today with us, being Wednesday. Hi, Aparna. Good to see you.
Good to see all of you and hi Nandini.
Yeah. Hi. So, I'm really excited about today's conversation. We have been talking about rights of the children for communication, and the rights of being a human means you have the right to be happy, you have the right to express yourself. And we have touched upon the topic of when we have something to say, either our opinion or preference, then either we are afraid to speak and so we suppress it, or we speak it in an aggressive manner that really does not. Both approaches do not solve the purpose of communication. So we are looking at the purpose of communication with respect to the children specifically. So, do you have any thoughts to add on this about their rights, about the right to remain happy, the right to speak, anything that you wish to add?
The right to speak whenever they need to. It could be that also. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, you not force them
anything.
to speak.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
what they
that's a
choose.
very good point. Yeah,
Yeah, they choose not to speak, so you just have to uh, take take their word and then go with the flow. Like depending on the situation and the scenario and all that stuff. So,
mm.
and what is this right you're trying to say? I didn't get that.
We touched upon the idea of fundamental rights that nations and organizations have. Fundamental rights for citizens and you know people who belong to that particular nation. So from there we built up on this
Oh,
rights. Yeah.
okay.
So you brought out a very good point about the right to remain silent. Yeah. When the police takes arrests this person, they read out saying you have the right to remain silent. Yeah, that's a very good point. So if they don't want to speak, you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
In our relationships, when you want to remain silent, but the other people want you to speak about your problems or speak about your anger, which does not solve anything, which actually aggravates the situation.
Situation. True.
So, can you share your ideas on this with respect to the children? Then I
Yes.
will also speak about it.
What I have understood is like the children, when they need to communicate, they will definitely come at their own time, pace, and everything, and the moment also. So if they are very angry and if they are very unsettled, what I have realized is they will just not try to reach out at all. Either they get very aggressive or they just sit in their own space, which we have seen in many children, especially with Prakash. I've seen that he can just go into his corner and just not react at all. And actually, it is quite frustrating for the others around, but he doesn't care. It's just how he is. He chooses to be silent, he's silent. That's it. So I think we just have to accept it that way and then give them that precious time which they seek for themselves till they sort out, and till they get grounded again and then they reach out. So that particular moment is very important for us to to remain far away from them and then accept them as what they are and how they are. That is
Beautiful,
important.
beautiful, beautiful point. So, communication also means to be silent. So, to have that right to remain silent or the right to express yourself remains with the individual. That is something which we have to respect. And also to bring about some communication when the other person is not ready to say. Maybe the thoughts are not clear, maybe the language is not clear, maybe uh, they feel the other person is not ready to receive the
Receive it. Correct.
communication, or if your own mood is negative, then these are situations where, like you suggested, and like we have seen many of the children do, is find your own corner, go and sit
Yeah.
and not speak. So I really love this
I
approach.
remember somebody saying, I think you had a somebody who came to your school and they had a talk about communication. I don't remember who. They said just wash your hands outside, like you hold both your hands, put everything down together before you enter the school, and then
Meg,
start. Meg
Meg
is
was
it? Meg
Meg,
is
Meg. Yeah.
okay. Okay. And then
Mm.
she said, then you start communicating with the children. So that way you leave behind whatever you think, what you feel, and
Yeah.
then go afresh to the child. I think
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Very, very true. So thank you, Aparna. What a beautiful point.
Thank you,
How
Nandini.
important the right to remain silent
Island.
is in the communication with our children. For us also. Okay.
True, very
Thank
true.
you. Yeah.
Have to learn from all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Aparna. Thank you so much.